Okay, let's go. So, tell
Okay.
me a little bit about yourself.
About myself. So I was born, let's say, let's start with my age, right?
Yeah.
I'm almost 44 grown-up man working as an English teacher. I was born I was born in Belarus, in a small place called Bobruisk. Yeah, actually, it's a very famous place with a very big factory of tires, tires for wheels, especially for big trucks. Yeah. So I just born there. Then I moved to Moldova and grew up there. So I finished my school in Moldova. Then I came back to Belarus and uh, came back there to study in a college. Forestry college. Yeah, it was why you probably asked me why you move, why you jump from one point to another and back, because there was a tradition from my mom's side. So all relatives from my mom's side graduated from the forestry college.
Okay. Okay, but what
Uh,
what made you what made you to change the career to English teaching, actually?
actually, after I finished, after I graduated from that forestry college, I came back to Moldova again, and uh, there was a opportunity to apply for remote uh, studying at pedagogical university in Russia. Yeah, that's my legend, because probably they will ask.
Yeah, I understand.
Uh, so I had my parents had some friends there in Russia, so they helped me to apply without going there. Without going there, uh, and all the process was remote. So I received different like tasks received by email, and uh, then I sent them back the hard copies by regular mail as a package. Yeah, so I was there just once uh, to to what is it? 1 second, I'm sorry.
For sure. Yeah, take your time.
So it was, yeah, the distant learning program. Friends helped me with application process. So I traveled to Russia to defend. That's the word. Yeah, I forgot. So shame. To defend my diploma. So I've been there just once. So later, what can I say? Later, by that moment when I went to Russia, I already was married and a young father of 1 year old son. Yeah, so I continued to work at that company, at the company, which occupied, by the way, which occupied with imported and selling different stuff. Let's say everything for bathroom and for heating, bathroom and heating supplies, something like this, and sewering. Yeah. So the turning point to start my career. as an English teacher was my moving to China in 2017. Yeah, because my sister, my younger sister, married with a Chinaman. They invited me to help them with their business. It was like coffee shops, coffee shops. Yeah, but later, later, I there was an opportunity to participate in movies, movies as an actor, because China needs many faces, foreign faces, because they film a lot of patriotic movies where they all the time win, where they number one, and of course European people faces, European faces people usually play like representatives of potential enemy, different mobs, gangsters,
How did you
military
start?
guys,
How
something.
did you start to work as a teacher? How did you start to work as a teacher?
Yeah, okay. The turning point was COVID-19. COVID-19, because all moving process has had finished by that time. You should
Mhm.
stay at your place. You can go, for example, even you can travel to to next village. You should stay where you are all the time. And there was a international kindergarten, and they were looking for two teachers. For two teachers. My sister told me about that opportunity. Like, maybe let's go. Let's try. You're the teacher, actually. That's your you graduated as an English teacher. That's your specialty. Let's go. So that's how I started to be a teacher with the youngest at the youngest group at that kindergarten. Yeah. So I was there around, let's say, almost 2 years. I was there almost 2 years. Then I turned back to Moldova because there were some issues to resolve, some issues to resolve. And after a small break in Moldova, uh, one of my friends from Vietnam told me about opportunities here. Yeah, so I decided to come to Vietnam and to
Okay.
work here
Okay. Why do you want to study Celta at this point?
because at this moment, actually, I'm an English teacher uh, for, let's say, for age up to 15 years. I think not more. 15, 16. All right. So I want to grow up as a teacher. I want to develop as a teacher. I want to know more about teaching process and teaching techniques.
Okay. But do you know that Celta is quite intensive? Like, do you have enough time and energy to get through the course?
I will. I'm ready. I'm mentally ready for this.
Mm-hmm.
I regret why didn't I start this 2 years ago? I could.
You can you tell me about
I'm
the
ready.
time? Yeah, about the time when you tried to learn a new skill or a foreign language.
Excuse me. Could you repeat that, please?
Can you tell me about the time you have tried to learn a new language or a new skill?
You mean the time when I learned English, or what?
Yes, yes, yes.
Actually, I remember very clear. When I started to learn English, that was at fifth grade. That was when I was in fifth grade, uh, in middle school, fifth grade middle school, and I was the best. I was the best in at English. I was the best in English. Then I moved to another school. I was the best there in grade six, grade seven, uh, up to finishing the school. I was the best everywhere. Even I maybe I spent a year visiting like very fancy English courses at that time. They called like I don't remember the name. I mean extra learning. It was extra learning, extra study. I was number one even there.
It
But
was?
my English got rusted when I moved to Belarus. When I started studying mechanics. I don't know why. It got rusted a little bit.
Okay. Uh, you already have substantial teaching experience in Asia, like 5 years, yeah? Uh, like why do you think Celta is your level? Like it is the thing that you need right now?
I don't know, but I can say I want to study sales.
Let me help you.
That's
Let
all.
me help you. CELTA stands for Certificate in English Language Training for Adults. Adults, remember?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah,
Got
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Let's go.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right, right. Because I want to be able to learn adults. I want to be
Yeah.
able to learn adults.
Teach adults. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
want to be able to teach adults. Yeah,
Hmm.
and surely improve my teaching skills and my English, which must be
Okay.
improved, which needed to improve, as you can hear.
Okay. Thank you. What is your career goal after you complete CELTA?
My career goal, I could say to find more more serious company, let's say more serious, maybe an international school and work there as a teacher with uh, with more serious, more constant uh, schedule.
Uh, what do you think is your greatest strength as a teacher?
Maybe patience,
Mhm.
patience, and I could say I'm very good at TPR techniques, total physical response. I'm very good at it.
Mhm.
Um, Even when I buy something here, it's a Vietnamese grandma who knows nothing in English, so I sometimes can explain her
Mhm.
what what I am I meaning,
Okay,
what I
okay,
want.
okay. Thank you. What do you think will be your biggest challenge during Celtic Wars?
Honestly, honestly, uh, I think that would be lack of fluency in English. That would be lack of fluency in English. I guess so. I think so. But on another hand, that would be like motivation to improve my English, to improve the fluency.
Okay, thank you. Now let's transition to the phase where I give you certain I give you certain instructions, and you know that we have to deal with the students with different levels, yeah, like A1, A2, and so forth, yeah. So now your task is, I give you a complex instruction, and your task is to simplify it, to make a great language of it. Okay, so how do you, I'll write them in chat, yeah. Oh, and
Wait a second. I have to find the chat, right?
yes,
Uh-huh.
yes, okay.
Right?
And yeah. So how would you say this to an A2 student? A2 student. Yeah.
To students. Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Okay, I will grab a book. I'll grab a book like this. All right, and show them like pick up your book, take a book like this. Pick up, get
Mhm.
your book or grab your book.
Mhm.
So now open it at page number 3, page number 3. Okay, so one,
Mhm.
2, 3, page number 3, and you have to find questions. Can you see questions? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have to find question number 10. Number 10. Okay, find it. Here it is.
Okay. Okay, good. How would you explain the difference between, let's say, present continuous and present perfect to an B2 student? B2 student. So upper intermediate.
Present continuous. So, all right. Can you
Mhm.
give me what exactly? What exactly? The exact example with what? So a verb, an action.
Okay, I am living in Chisinau these days. Yeah, that would be present continuous. And I have lived in Saigon last year. How about this? What is the difference between these two sentences? How would
But
you
I
convey
guess
the meaning here? Mhm.
I guess I have this on my list here. But I I guess there is a mistake in saying I have lived in Saigon last year. Maybe I lived. So we need to use here. We have to use
Ah, yes,
here
you're
past
right.
simple.
Yes, you're right. Yeah, I have lived in Saigon once. Yeah, that would be the correct sentence. Yeah.
I have lived in Saigon once, but where is the speaker right now? In Saigon, right?
No,
Where is the speaker?
doesn't matter. Yeah, how do I am living in Chisinau these days. Yeah, so the speaker is in Chisinau. And I have lived in Saigon once.
So B2 student, right?
Uh-huh.
So he definitely know words like right now. So I live right now,
Uh-huh.
where I am today. Here, you see, right now I'm here in Chisinau. So I'm
Mhm.
living here in Chisinau. Chisinau,
Mhm.
I'm here. But I have lived in Saigon once. Does it sound correct? I have
Yes.
lived in Saigon.
Yes.
Because as I know, the present perfect you use if you can say this if you are in Saigon. So for example, I have lived 4 years in Saigon, which means I'm still in Saigon. I arrived here 4 years ago,
No,
and
no,
I'm
no, no,
still
no.
here.
not necessarily. It means
I
that
have visited.
by now, I mean, we talk about, yeah, so present perfect is about an open timeline. So I did something in the past, yeah, but the
Yeah.
timeline is still open, basically. Yeah. So I have lived in Saigon once, meaning in my life. Yeah, my life is still, I'm still alive. Yeah. So that's, so I can live, maybe in the future, I will live in Saigon more than once. Okay. So this makes sense, actually. To be okay, let's
But
try another
would
sentence.
yeah.
I have visited Saigon this morning. Okay, let's do it this way.
I have visited Saigon this morning because yeah, it's probably um, so the action actually it's finished. I have visited there. I have visited Saigon, and I left the Saigon already. But it was this morning, so not so far. Not much time passed from that
Hmm. Hmm.
since I left Saigon. So we
Hmm.
can say I have visited Saigon this morning
Hmm.
because it's today. It's today. It was today here. It's very
Yeah,
close.
this morning. Yeah, but how would you explain it to the students?
Uh, I have visited Saigon this morning. Ah, so they be too. They understand something.
Mhm. Yeah,
So
they
I
understand
went to
more.
Saigon. I'm today 5 a.m. 5 a.m. I started from here and went to Saigon. Spent some time there and got back this morning. It was today. So I can say it's not so far, not much time passed from the moment I left Saigon. It was today. So I can say I have visited Saigon. But if it was maybe 1 year ago, I would say I visited without help. I visited Saigon 1 year ago. I will, in that case, we will use past simple.
Okay, thank you. Okay, now let's do some feedback. I'm gonna pause the recording so it is split in processable chunks. One moment.